Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. This vlog here is my first 7 days of the 75 Hard movie challenge that I did. I think I watched some pretty good movies this week, so it's going to be kind of hard to pick my favorite and least favorite out of them. But I was pretty good with the rules this week. I watched at least one movie every day, and I was pretty good about staying on top of it. So enjoy the vlogs, and I'll see you afterwards to discuss what my favorite and least favorite film were. Okay, it is January 2nd, and it is the first day of the 75 Hard movie challenge that I'm taking on this year. To start us off, I'm watching a good friend of mine, Jeremy, recommended this movie to me hundreds of times just over the past couple months since he saw it. He said he really liked it, thought I would really like it, and I just hadn't gotten around to watching it, and I figured what better movie to kick off the new year, kick off this challenge, than Warfare. Just finished up Warfare. Jeremy was right. That was a great film. Fantastic writing, directing, acting, sound design, editing, all across the board. Was a really great movie. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed my time watching it. Really felt real. It really felt like it brought you into, you know, not a situation you'd want to be in, but really helped tell that story of something that did really happen, and showed the story of these brave folks who made it out of a really dangerous situation, and what I thought was a really good way. I'd imagine they had a lot of good things to say about it as well. Just really showed the emotion, the depth of these actors of a situation like that. Again, I thought it was fantastic, great all-around movie. Really great way to start off this challenge and start off the year. First movie watched. So we'll see what I pick to watch tomorrow. Okay, it is January 3rd, the second day of the 75 Hard movie challenge, and today I'm watching. Heard about this movie a while ago. Heard it was pretty good. It's a Japanese movie, I believe. Looks pretty good, looks funny, looks interesting. I think it's also all in one shot, or one continuous shot, one take. I don't fully know if that's like true or if it's like a gimmick or something, but I'm gonna check it out, see what we think. That was an incredible movie. That was great. I really liked it. Felt like a short film from the anthology horror series VHS. Like it felt like it had that kind of vibe. Felt handheld at times. I can't even imagine how they produced that movie. That was crazy. I mean, just like my mind kind of took a while to like follow what was going on half the time. But that was a fun plot, fun story. Nice little ending to it too. So that was a good movie. I would definitely recommend it. We'll see what I choose for day 3. Okay, it is January 4th, the third day of the 75 Hard movie challenge, and I'm about to watch the movie. I heard about this movie a little while ago. Heard it was kind of trippy, pretty good, really interesting. It's a little shorter of one. I don't have too much time this evening, so I figured I'd knock this one out. Thought that would be a pretty good watch before dinner. So we're going to watch that and see what we think. All right, that was pretty trippy. That movie had a lot going on. It's kind of hard to follow up points. I think that was intentional, though. Obviously, it was supposed to get trippy and weird and cool, but I liked how it played out. I liked how the third act went, and I liked how it ended. It was pretty good. There's really good acting. Another movie that felt very VHS in nature. Like it just felt like one of those movies from that anthology series, like if it was a full-length movie. Had that vibe. But it was good. It was good. Good acting, good directing, good editing. Again, a little confusing at times, but definitely not bad. I would definitely recommend it to a couple of friends I think would like this. And yeah, it was all right. Okay, it is January 5th, the 4th day of the 75 Hard movie challenge. All done with work for the day. Gonna just chill out for a little bit, watch a movie. I think I'm gonna sit down and watch. I've heard good things about this movie. I think it's a bit of a cult classic. I think there's a show too that's like based off of what happens in the movie, or it's like I don't know, it's related to it somehow, but I'm unfamiliar with it. It looks cool, looks interesting, so we're gonna give it a watch, see what I think. All right, just finished up with Fargo. I get it now. was a good movie. I think that might have been my first Coen Brothers movie. It was a good movie. I liked it a lot. Really, really great acting, great writing, interesting story, and some really great cinematography. So that is definitely a movie that I'll recommend to some friends of mine who, assuming they haven't seen it, they've probably already seen it. But yeah, that was a great movie. We'll see you tomorrow, see what I pick. All right, it is January 6th, the 5th day of the 75 Hard Movie Challenge. I'm at the theater with my beautiful wife. We're meeting some friends here, and we're going to see Marty Supreme. I'm really excited about this movie. I've heard great things. I love a good Safdie movie. I think it's going to be pretty good. I love me some Timmy Tim, and I'm excited to go to the theater. Go to your local movie theater.
Wow, that looks really good.
Wow. Just got back from Marty Supreme. That movie was phenomenal. Timothée Chalamet, Josh Safdie, whole cast and crew, the plot, the dialogue, the writing. Very funny, very smart. Very, very good movie. Go to your local theater and watch Marty Supreme Christmas fucking Day. See you tomorrow. All right, it is January 7th, the 6th day of the 75 Hard Movie Challenge, and we are in my unfinished basement, fittingly watching... I've heard great things about this movie. I'm a big fan of Zach Krieger, really enjoyed Weapons, and it's kind of a shame I haven't watched it sooner, so let's get into it. Yeah, that was a Zach Krieger movie, all right. That was great. I definitely like Weapons better, but I can see he had a really strong directorial debut with Barbarian. Barbarian was great. Great score, some really tense scenes, really, really good acting from the main cast, interesting story, and yeah, I fully enjoyed it. I am all in on Zach Krieger. I am very, very excited to see what he makes next. All right, it is January 8th, the 7th day of the 75 Hard Movie Challenge, and this morning I got up early enough before work, so we're going to watch a quick morning movie, and I'm a big fan of the Wes Anderson movies I have seen, but I haven't seen too many, so I've got a good amount on this list that I'm excited to knock out, and Grand Budapest Hotel is one that a bunch of friends of mine were like, come on, you got to watch this one, so let's see what I think. Just finished up Grand Budapest Hotel, and that was a wonderful Wes Anderson film. Loved the cinematography as always. Great acting, wonderful dialogue, beautiful plot. I thought it was great. I think Moonrise Kingdom still takes the cake for my number one Wes Anderson film, but Grand Budapest definitely has a good argument for why it should be up there. I'd say it's probably my second favorite Wes Anderson movie that I've seen, and it might even be first. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Moonrise Kingdom, but I did really enjoy it. All right, and that is week 1 completed. 7 out of 75 done. So I'm feeling pretty good going into the rest of the challenge. I feel like I was pretty good at managing my time, finding a good time to sit down and enjoy a movie each day, and I'm excited to see what the remaining 68 days look like. Again, this first 7 felt not too bad, but I've got a lot of days ahead of me to keep watching movies, so I'll just need to stay on top of it, find some time in every day like I did this week. Hopefully, I won't get too busy in the coming weeks. I do have a couple things going on, like on the weekends and stuff, where that might get a little tough, but I'm sure I'll be able to squeeze in a movie there. So let's go into this week. So this week I watched 7 movies. They were all great, but I think a couple stood out to me out of the 7, and I'd say probably just one really kind of didn't fall flat. Like, it was still a really good movie, but in comparison to the other ones was kind of all right. So my favorite movie that I saw was obviously, that movie was fantastic. I'm a big Safdie brothers fan. Josh Safdie did a great job. Huge Timothée Chalamet fan. I mean, he killed it. Like, that movie was just, it was phenomenal. I'm not gonna spoil anything. All I'm gonna say is that it is a movie about ping pong, and that movie has nothing to do with ping pong. Go check it out for yourself. It is phenomenal. That's not to say that any of the other movies I watched this week were bad. I think Marty Supreme is just actually one of the best movies that I've seen in quite a while. Definitely the best I've seen this year, but 1 out of 7 is not that great. So we'll see where it stands once I get closer to 75, but Marty Supreme, phenomenal movie.
definitely check it out. Now for the movie that I wouldn't say is the worst. I mean, it was definitely still a great movie, but compared to the other 7, just wasn't my favorite, was Coherence. It was a really good movie, super trippy, insanely low budget, which I didn't realize till afterwards. I think only $50K. Incredible acting, incredible directing. It's another one of those movies where I can't even fathom how they planned out and shot everything with how confused. I got confused sitting there watching. I'm sure when they were directing and the actors, I'm sure everyone was getting at least a little bit confused. So it wasn't bad by any means. I would definitely still recommend it. I think I just kind of loaded up this week with a bunch of really good movies, which is kind of the goal. I'm hoping that even the worst movie every week is still a 3 out of 5. That's something that I would recommend to someone. I mean, I'm sure I'll watch some stinkers, but if the worst movie in a given week is a 3 out of 5, I'm happy with that. So Coherence, still a really great movie. I would recommend it to most people, especially if you like the VHS horror movies. It had that vibe. It was one of those movies that felt like one of the short films in that movie extended out to a feature-length film. I would definitely recommend it. Give it a watch, see what you think. But definitely go watch Marty Supreme. That movie is phenomenal. Love it. Can't wait for the next project that Timothy and a Safdie brother work on. All right, and that is going to do it for week 1. So thanks for joining me. I'm excited to do these vlogs, stay on top of them. I think it'll be a good goal going into 2026. I'm hoping it's something that I like enough that even after 75 days, I will just kind of keep doing it. Watching a movie that often and maybe vlogging it every now and then. But I think this is a good start, both for my movie watching experience in 2026 and for content in general. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later.